Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Nur Adila. And to this video, I would like to persuade my fellow university students to support the use of technology in education starting from early childhood all the way through university. The reason is we want to integrate the technology into today's education system from early childhood onward. So, as we all know, every day, children as young as 3 years old already know how to use gadgets. You can name it tablets, smartphones, and they even better than some adults. So, they might even learn ABCs, numbers, or languages only from YouTube and apps at home. The question here is why we are not using these tools more in schools and universities. As a person who has experience in these both ways of learning, which is traditional and digital learning, I have witnessed how these tools like smartboards, learning apps, and videos can make lessons more exciting and help us in better understanding. I believe most of us here have younger siblings and relatives, and also for sure we will one day become a parents. So, the way they learn today does affect their future. Supporting technology in education is something that directly affects us, our families, and future generations. So today, I will share why education needs to be changed, how we can start using technology from an early age, and how it will benefit students, teachers, and society in the long run. So, why do we need to change the way we teach and learn? First of all, traditional teaching methods are kind of outdated and no longer engaging for today's generation. And many children today are not interested in chalk and talk lessons. They become quickly distracted and lose concentration because they are used to screens and interactive gadgets at home. Number two, many schools do not have the right policies or infrastructure in place to integrate technology effectively. Not all classrooms have interactive devices such as tablets or smartboards. Some teachers are lack knowledge of today's technology and also not trained to use these tools effectively. Number three, students are less prepared for the digital demands of the modern workforce since less exposure to technology. Most of the jobs require basic digital abilities, including typing, software use, and web research. If they are not exposed at a young age, students will struggle in higher education and future employment. However, there are alternatives that we can encourage and support. First of all, we can provide early access to educational technology tools like tablets, smartboards, and learning apps in the classrooms. Schools can make studying more engaging by using tablets, learning apps, or even videos. For instance, teaching preschoolers about colors and shapes on a smartboard will keep them engaging and attentive. Number two, the implementation of digital friendly policies and teacher training will guarantee the seamless and efficient use of technology in classrooms. For teachers, instructors, or others who might be indirectly involved, the responsible parties should conduct a training session on the usage of educational software and platforms. Schools can also establish basic guidelines to control the use of technology in the classroom. Now, imagine how things could be improved if we actually all did all of this. Firstly, students will be more excited and even increase motivation and engagement to learn through interactive and personalized content. With the help of these interactive tools, they may learn through videos, games, and touchscreen activities that keep students engaged and more focused. Other than that, it helps slow learners to catch up and allows them to learn at their own pace. Secondly, for teachers, they will be able to monitor student performance and also modify their lessons based on real time data. They can even use digital technologies to determine whether the students require additional support or not. They can also use online resources to explain topics more clearly. And lastly, graduates will be better equipped with the digital skills needed for both professional and higher education. For example, students will be able to use technology confidently from an early age. Indirectly, as a result, this will make them more competitive when applying to university or jobs. So now, let's talk about what we as students can actually do. Today, we have looked at how traditional educational is no longer effective for our children who are digital natives. We saw that by introducing technology early, we can improve student engagement, make teaching more effective, and help prepare young learn sorry, prepare young learners for a digital future. So to have an impact, we do not have to be a policymaker. You just can help by support schools that use technology by volunteering or sharing their work. We can also raise awareness by posting or talking about the importance of technology in education on our social media. Other than that, we can encourage digital learning starting with family. For instance, by helping your siblings or cousins use educational apps. We can also ask lecturers or schools to use more digital tools if they are not doing so. So, the conclusion here is technology is changing our world, and yes, let's be the voice that supports for studying using modern tools rather than outdated chalkboards if we genuinely wish to assist future generation. I do hope my speech for today do open your minds how important is technology in current generation. Thank you.